Hey everyone, George from Elite Motor Cars. Today we have in front of us this pretty 1998 Jeep Wrangler. They might be saying, George, you never sell Jeeps, you never sell Wranglers. It is definitely not my type of vehicle, but I do have a local neighbor to me. He bought this, but he needs a bigger SUV, and he decided to ask me to sell this one for him. And as we go through the video, you'll see this one needs some tinkering, needs some time spent on it, but it will be very, very affordable, and it's still a really cool Wrangler. And these have a huge following. Finished in a nice blue metallic, as you can see. Has been repainted in the past, as you'll see. Has the off-road wheels. Off-road wheels, and as you can see, the paintwork is just, it's an okay paint job. It's not an amazing paint job, but it's definitely a decent paint job. But as you can see, there's some bubble in there. And I'll show you guys some more marks as we go through the video here. Tailgate's in nice condition. All the glasses are in nice condition as well. It does have a removable hard top. I do not have a convertible top for this one. It has the rear privacy glass as well. Nice off-road wheels, as you can see. Definitely a cool old Jeep. It does have fog lights here, as you can see, but for some reason they're not working, so I don't know if they're wired up correctly or what's going on with them. Trim's in nice condition as well. This one is actually, believe it or not, this is a 4-cylinder. This one actually runs pretty good. I just actually helped him. We did a full tune-up on it, spark plugs, wires, spark plug wires, distributed cap, and the rotor as well. He just had recently some brake lines in the front replaced as well. I think he just spent around $2,000 on this just recently. But he's decided to let it go. Perfect season for it. Somebody wants an affordable SUV to go, basically go off-road and have fun. This is the perfect one. We jump in and take it for the ride for you guys. As normal, it's always windy when I decide to take videos. It's not a bad day out here in New England. It's a bit cool, probably low mid-60s, I would guess. I'm used to Cadillacs with all these options. So you can see this one's got crank windows, manual door locks. Does not have air conditioner. It's got this aftermarket radio, but it's not even turning on. It does show 78,000 miles, but on the title it's showing true miles unknown. So assume it's over 100,000 miles. It does have a check engine light. I think when I scanned it last for him, I think it was an oxygen sensor or something like that. She runs okay. It almost sounds like it's got a wheelbarrow noise a little bit on the highway, especially like at 55, 60. It's kind of a little bit all over the place. It runs and drives pretty decently. Clutch is good, brakes are good, but the steering wheel is way off on it. So in my opinion, something's off in the alignment here, or the steering's not lined up correctly, and something's going on there. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on there, but it does have to be addressed. But all in all, it actually runs and drives pretty decent. When I get back around here, I'm going to show you guys the undercarriage. It does have some normal Jeep rust and rot underneath it, especially being a New England Jeep. But it's still a pretty cool Jeep. And I know people love these as much as I love my Cadillacs. And this guy's a really nice neighbor, so I told him I'd help him out with this one. He wants a bigger SUV. Wants to do a cross-country thing to California, and he needs something to sleep in. So that's why he's on this one go. I think he's only owned this one for 6 or 8 months so far, if I remember correctly. As you can tell, it's bouncy like every other Wrangler out there. Definitely not my cup of tea, but some people love these. I can't complain. The trees are turning green, the flowers are blooming, and it's turning into a beautiful beautiful time of year. Get this thing spun around and put it back in first gear here. And as always, guys, I don't have any of my plates on this car, but as always, take a second to like and subscribe below. I would really, really appreciate it. Plus, it helps the, I guess, the algorithm, so you get more views, and I'd love some more subscribers as well. And also, thank you to all my subscribers and any new subscribers. I really, really appreciate it. Also, take a second to like us on Instagram and Facebook, Elite Motorcars, Peabody, Massachusetts. Hop out of this thing. So it's a bit of a challenge to open the hood with one hand, so I just wanted to open the hood for you guys. It is a 2.5 4-cylinder 5-speed manual shift. It does run really, really good, as you can see. Distributor cap, spark plug wires, rotor, and all that brand new as well. And I think he actually had the engine coil, or ignition coil replaced as well. So you got these little thingamajigs right here. I'll show you guys how to do it. There it is, one right there. As you can see, I am definitely not Mr. Jeep. There's two right there. So there she is. Nice old Wrangler. Show you guys the undercarriage here. It does have some rusted rot marks here. Not my favorite thing to climb on these cars, but as you can see, somebody put some undercoat. It does have some rusting rot right there, and right there as well. And I noticed when I was doing the doing the pictures earlier, this piece looks like it was replaced at one time. It looks like it was probably, you buy these online, probably more people that know more about Jeeps could probably answer that question. But these were definitely replaced on both sides there. As you can see, it does have some rust there as well. Let's see if I can get a view without leaning underneath it there. There you go. I'll show you guys underneath this side here. So with all my videos, I try to be very, very in-depth. I want everybody to know what they're buying. If you're out of state, you know exactly what you're getting. So as you can see, it does have some rusty rod around the mouth there as well. Some rust there. Some rust there. So it does have some rust here, there, and everywhere. The motor's actually pretty dry, as you can see. And the other thing that's not working, I'm not sure why, that's not engaging into four-wheel drive. It almost felt like the linkage was disconnected. But I am not an expert on these. This side has also been fixed at one point. Show you guys the interior. Interior is pretty decent, and as you can see there, the steering wheel's off. That's basically how it is. I don't know what's up with it. I'm not a Jeep expert. It's being sold as a project, but it's a nice, inexpensive Wrangler. It does have the original sound bar right there. We'll move up the seat for a second here. Actually, I'll probably do the other one so you see it too. Does not have rugs in it. I think somebody probably took them out at one time. Probably easier to do off-roading without them there. Seat's got just a little bit of wear right there. Nothing major, just a tiny bit of wear. If you haven't caught, I'm being very, very sarcastic about that one there. Dash looks good. This seat's in pretty good condition. Probably could use a good cleaning, but all in all, it's all there. Let me move this forward. Try to do this with one hand. It's a little bit of a challenge. It does have a. Be right. Rear seat's in pretty decent condition, as you can see. It does have some rust and rot right there. You want to see my fingernail? I think it's got a little rust back there as well. And it does have that little hole in the floor there. Move that seat back again. Trying to do everything in one hand's a little bit of a challenge with this one. And as you can see, the paint's in decent condition. It's not an expensive paint job, but it's a decent paint job all in all. So again, guys, it's a 1998 Jeep Wrangler. We will be asking $49.95 for this Jeep. It's a great summer toy. As I mentioned in the video, it needs some tinkering, needs a little time spent on it, but you can still turn the key, have some fun with it as you tinker with it. You can give me a call directly at my line. My number is 978-590-0014. My name is George. Thank you for watching our videos. Stay tuned, lots of cool Cadillacs coming up soon. Thank you again.